codes. There we go. I can go to YouTube, click on my name, and get that link. Man, they really need to make this easier. Okay. Codes. There we go. And mute that too, so I'm not echoing. All right. So here's the link for the group. And that's done. Okay. Let me see here. If I remember correctly, I had to. It's been a while, guys. How do we do this? I had to share my screen with you, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, so share screen. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because we were using Zoom before. Remember how much of a pain in the butt that was? It's just, oh God. You had to subscribe so that, or else it would cut your meeting off at 45 minutes. So in like the first couple episodes, we were like, all right, man, we only got 45 minutes to do this round, man. Let's get over here. We got to get it up and done so we can reset the room. Okay, so first round, I got this lit up. So we're going to do play. And I'm going to share my screen with you because that's what we got to do. Frame rate 30. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, you can all see it, right?
Watch stream?
I'm assuming so. This is my first time using Discord for it.
Let's see. Okay, yeah.
You can see it? Can everybody see it?
Yep.
Okay, good. All right. So when I switch to it, okay, Fractal. All right. So as long as you guys can see, we are good. Because I'm going to have to put this in full screen mode soon. All right. You guys see the code?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
So remember, it's the link here. And then I will go ahead and put this into full screen or however they do.
You said link. Where is the link at?
You have to go on your browser on your phone to www.playfactal.com/join, and then put in the thing from there.
Okay, that part.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were talking about the different link, and I was like, huh.
Nah, because remember, like, we used to have problems with it. People would just go to factal.com, and we couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. And then the play thing was in there, and we were like, oh, duh. All right, so I have these answers here.
Playfactal.com.
So Juliet's in here. All right, there's David. I'm going to move you guys over here. I am going to move myself over here. That. All right, there you go. Okay, cool. You guys can all see the main game screen, right? Okay. All right. So before we begin this, Adriana, because I explained it to them already, here's what's up for grabs tonight. Because as you know, the digital codes are up for grabs. So I explained to them, I don't really know what Funimation's doing with their whatchamacallit. We lost Juliet. Oh, there she is. Okay. I don't really know what Funimation's doing with their digital codes now. As far as their like how they're handled. So I do know that these haven't been used. Okay. So you got gamers. Okay. You got a code up for grabs for Hyoka. Hyoka. All right. Lighting's not the best here, even though it's like 105 degrees outside. Hot.
I'm just blind as a bat. It's not you.
Okay. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? New game, seasons 1 and 2. They're both in here. And Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. Okay? Those are what's up. So the first and second place winners will win a code of their choosing for whatever they want. And as always, we are kind individuals. If you can do whatever that you want with that code. Once you get it, it's yours. Do what you want. Okay, you can give it to somebody else. You can use it. Whatever floats your boat. All right. So I am going to go ahead and full screen this so that whoever's watching on YouTube can get the full screen here. And you guys can still see the screen, right? It's not messing up anything for you? Okay, great. All right, here we go. Your names and numbers should all be here. All right, great. No problems. All right, awesome. So, guys, welcome to the 8th episode of Animayzing Jeopardy, sponsored by Ronin Radio, the best place to listen to anime music on the web. Find us on Facebook.com/Ronin's Radio and the Animayzing Facebook group, the best anime group on Facebook. I appreciate you guys taking the time to play this little trivia game of mine where the prizes are up for grabs. Digital code of your choice to the anime series that I've previously told you about. So, in respect of your time, let's get right into this. And as always, 90 questions, crossing over 3 rounds, plus 3 final factals, so 93 questions total. And here are your categories. All right. Throw up the H. So all of these are, let me see if I can, sorry, you guys can still see this, but I need to be able to move this over. Okay, awesome. All right, so throw up the H. These are all anime that start with the letter H. Okay. Freshman class. So the freshman class category are anime that premiered this season. Okay. I don't think are we into summer season yet? Are we into fall season yet? I think we're still in summer season. So, yeah, I made this game like 2 weeks ago, so we should still be in the same season. So it's brand new anime that just came out. All right, freshman class. Adriana's favorite category, all the single ladies. All right, you guys already know what this is. This is all shoujo anime. It was hard trying to get shoujo anime that would not draw question marks over everybody's face, like what the heck is that? But also was shows that you haven't heard before. So that's probably the one that took the longest out of this entire game. What's cooking good looking? What's cooking good looking is a category about cooking anime. All right. And you're probably wondering, okay, well, Food Wars is going to be in there. It's not. All right. One of the reasons that I do this game is to educate not only other people on different anime that's available, because I've had people be like, hey, I didn't know that anime existed until I saw it on your show. I really like it. Great. But also myself, because I don't know some of this stuff exists. I look it up and I'm like, oh, nice. All right, I'm putting that in there. Google Viagra and the iMac. What was this category about? Oh, yeah. This category only features anime that came out in 1998. All right, that's it. Because that's when Google, Viagra, and the iMac were made. Don't ask me how I know that. It just came up. All right. Stupid answers. My favorite category, right? The answer, yeah, I know. The answer is in the question. I can't specify this enough. Okay, that's what it is. All right. There's 2 of the ladies here who have already won a game, Adriana and Juliet. David, as the sole person who has not yet claimed victory, you get first blood. Give me your number and your category, sir.
All right, let's go with throw up the H for 100.
All right, throw up the H. Let me check 1 second. Let me see if this is. It should be. Yep, it is. Okay, great. Throw up the H for 100, you said?
Yes.
All right. This winter 2016 anime follows a group of people who, after being thrown into a foreign land with nothing but their names and no memories, assume positions and jobs in the reserve army to protect their new world while fighting to stay alive. This is an isekai. And as always, you get 10 seconds. All right, 10 seconds has passed. Does anybody want to take a crack? Okay, the answer is how to Gensu no Grimgar. So Grimgar and Ash, right? Okay. And for these, it is the first round, obviously. If you give me the name of the show and it's not the Japanese version, it's fine. Like we ain't gonna be doing all that. So if somebody had said, "Hey, I know it's Grimgar and Ash," then that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Still your board, David?
200, same category, please.
All right. This classic sports anime follows Shoyu Hinata and the Karasuno Crows as they fight on towards high school volleyball supremacy. Juliet.
What is Haikyuu?
That is correct. All right. Juliet, it is your board.
Save the ladies for 100.
All right. After she is saved by a member of her school's survival game club, Momoka is forced to join the club and become a part of their many dangerous and wacky hijinks. At this rate, will Momoka even make it to graduation? Juliet.
What is... Oh, actually...
No.
What is School Live?
No, but that's a good guess. It is a shoujo, though. I was surprised. Like it is shoujo. Just doesn't seem like a shoujo show. David, Adriana, anyone?
Nope.
All right. The answer is Sabagebu. It's the survival game club show. So when I saw that and I was like, is this even shoujo? It turns out it is. I think maybe they categorize it as that because it's about the girls and bonding within the club, I guess. So it is still you, Juliet.
Okay, let's do same category for 200.
All right. After Yui is sent to live in a secluded mansion at the behest of her father, she finds that it's inhabited by 6 brothers who turn out to be vampires. As her days turn into endless nights, and each brother vows to make her his own, Yui falls deeper and deeper into madness and ecstasy. Adriana.
What is Diabolic Lovers?
I figured you might know that, but I didn't want to assume. So yes, that is correct. My wife knew what it was. She's like, "Isn't that Diabolic Lovers?" I was like, "What are you reading?" Right, it's your turn.
Same category for 300.
Okay. Kaho, a girl from an influential and wealthy family, has never had a bad thing said about her since her birth due to her family ties, and is saved from wandering into traffic by a handsome stranger. Upon rescuing her, he calls her weird and walks away. Kaho's journey to find her mysterious savior begins. Adriana.
What is First Love Monster?
Yes. I'll take it. All right. Your turn?
Same category for 400.
Okay. After repeated attempts on her life, the latest of which causes her mother's death, Kajika is sent to a secluded island for her safety. 12 years later, Kajika returns to her father, who informs her that she must participate in a game to choose a husband who can protect her. Man, reading that again, that's some wacky shit. Okay. Remember, I will take the English or the Japanese name. I swear this is something you guys have seen, but you or know about, but you probably just haven't watched it.
For real.
All right. The answer is Hanasakeru Seishonen.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Still you.
Let's finish the category for 500.
Okay. This 2004 series tells the story of Yumi Fukuzawa, who attends Lillian Girls Academy and catches the eye of Sachiko, the girl's most popular student. After Sachiko offers to be Yumi's seoi, or guide, for her reminder of time at the academy, Yumi's campus life is turned upside down in this ripoff of Strawberry Panic. Strawberry Panic was good. Okay. Anyone? David, Baby Yoda.
I think I know what it is.
Oh, okay.
I think it is what is Maria watches us or watches over us?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right. I wanted to put that into a Yuri category, but I held myself back. Okay. It is your turn. All the single ladies is done.
Alright. Let's go Google Viagra and the iMac.
All right. For 100?
Uh-huh.
All right, everybody. Remember, again, this is anime that came out in 1998. This classic anime follows the adventures of a certain outlaw with a $60 billion double round. I'm not even going to finish. David, what is it?
What is Trigon?
That is correct. All right. Now we got that easy one out of the way. David, what's your numbering category?
Google 200, please.
Okay. Released in 98, this movie based on the popular franchise reveals the terrifying power of Mewtwo. As he lures the best trainers in the world to his base, Pokemon and humans alike must discover the hidden secret of Mewtwo's plans before he signals the extinction of the human race. All right, before I get into this, Adriana, I need the title, not just the series this is based off of. All right, go ahead.
What is Pokemon the movie?
I'm gonna give it to you. It's the first movie, but that's fine.
Okay.
I'm proud of this picture. This was peak fiction right here. All right, your turn.
Let's do freshman class for 200.
Oh snap! Okay, we changing it up. All right, remember guys, this category is based off anime that just came out, brand new. All right. This spring 2022 series follows the day-to-day life of Izumi and his sweet, lovable, and cute girlfriend who has a cool dark side that always comes out under the right circumstances. Adriana.
What is Shiroma is not just a cutie?
No, you got half of it right, but the initial name is wrong, so I'm gonna have to take that one from you. Does anybody know the name of the girl? David?
Nope.
All right, it's Shikimori-san is not just a cutie.
Uh-oh.
All right, it's still you.
Let's go for 300 freshman class.
Okay. Raido is beginning high school and wishes to make friends, starting with the girl who sits next to him in class. Unfortunately, she is awkward and timid and has no sense of personal space, making everyday tasks like just sparking up conversation difficult. Raido has a very long road ahead of him. Juliet?
Homie can't communicate.
No, but that is a good guess. Raido. Wait, this is 300. Yeah, because I have an iPad here with the answers on, just so I don't screw you guys over. Yeah, it's not Comey. Anyone? Okay. It's
No.
Aharon-san.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Aharon-san.
Okay, I did not guess.
Yeah, so maybe it's I haven't seen this one personally. My friends watched it. They said it's pretty good. It's pretty funny. So I'm gonna have to check it out. But it kind of falls in the same vein as Comey. All right, except the girls are, I guess, overly personable. All right, Adrian, still you.
Oh, let's switch to another category. Stupid answers for 200.
Oh, here we go. All right, the answer is in the question. Okay. After Japan's national soccer team hires eccentric coach Jinpachi Igo to coach the team, he realizes that the team is lacking a striker and initiates the Blue Lock, a trap that pits Japan's top strikers against each other until only one is left standing for the right to play for the team in this sport. Juliet.
What's soccer?
Yeah, you're right. I ain't gonna do it to you. All right. What is the moon? No, all right, I got it. All right, Juliet.
Talk about that question.
All right, Juliet.
Let's go with the same category for 100.
All right, 100. Same caddy. In the anime, ya boy Kong Ming, Chinese war tactician Kong Ming, is tasked with utilizing former war strategies from this country in order to make up and comer Eiko Tsukimi a music star. David.
Was Chang?
That is correct. Now you guys are getting it. Thank God. All right. David, it's your board.
Stupid answers 300.
Okay. Iori moved to the coastal town of Izu in order to study at its university while taking residence at his uncle's scuba diving shop. He is soon sucked into the alcoholic activities of the diving club, who frequent the place, and falls in love with this recreational activity. Juliet.
What is scuba diving?
Yes. 1,000 times yes. All right.
Same category for 400.
400. Okay. This 2006 spring anime, Nana, tells the story of two women, one a hopeless romantic and the other a proud punk rocker. As the two are brought together, their friendship is tested through thick and thin as romantic implications threaten the women who share this particular name. Adriana.
Nana.
What?
Nana.
You mean, who is Nana?
Who? Well, I said who are because they're both
Okay.
women, so I said two. So who are Nana?
All right. I'm assuming you want to finish it?
Yeah.
All right. You're Under Arrest follows the daily adventures of Natsumi and Miyuki, two women who work in the Bokuto precinct in this rather dangerous profession. David.
Police officer?
What is police officer?
What is police officer?
All right. Police. 5012. All right. Great. So I thought that you guys were going to stumble through that. Great. Now we finally got to a stupid answers without prime material. That's great. All right. David, you're bored. Your category, sir.
All right, Google 300.
Okay. After invading Earth and accidentally causing their own demise, aliens leave behind a message to future civilizations to destroy any remnants of their kind. This anime follows the exploits of a paramilitary organization's missions to destroy said artifact after discovering Noah's Ark. Confusing? Yes, it is. And this show also got a remake on Netflix. All right, I'm assuming none of you know. The answer is Spriggan. It's Spriggan. So this is one of those shows where it's like, I don't know if it was an OVA or whether it was just like, oh, if you saw it on DVD and you're like, that's interesting, you picked it up. I've heard that the Netflix one is good. It's just a lot of CGI in it. So if you don't care about that, it's pretty decent. It's worth a watch. It's not that long either. It's like 8 episodes for the first season, I think. Okay, David, still you?
Same category, 400.
All right, same category, 400. Set in the year 2040, this indirect sequel to the famous OVA of the same name follows 4 women who don robotic suits to fight rogue AI units commonly known as boomers. David.
What is Bubblegum Crisis?
That's correct. What is Bubblegum Crisis? Rep the bot, man. Rep the bot. All right, there we go. So actually it's 2040. But that's on me. I'm gonna give that to you. What is your category number?
Let's finish the category 500.
Okay. This 4-episode OVA taken from the 80s epic galaxy-spanning anime about a centuries-long war between the Free Planets Alliance and the Galactic Empire is heralded by many as some of the greatest anime ever created. So it's an OVA from a series that premiered in the 80s. But this OVA came out in 98. All right. Silence speaks volumes. The answer is Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Gaiden. Technically, Gaiden. Yeah. All right, David?
Nothing.
No, it's still your board.
Oh, sorry. That's Freshman 100.
Freshman 400.
Freshman 100.
Yep. In order to get closer to a prominent politician, a renowned spy enlists the help of a city hall clerk and adopts a 6-year-old orphan in order to have the facade of a family and help his mission. David.
What is Spy and Family?
Yes, sir. All right. What's next?
Throw up the H300.
Okay. Mahiro's life is saved by a mysterious silver-haired girl who claims to be a supernatural entity. Soon after, said entity falls in love with him and vows to protect him from various extraterrestrial threats, even if by doing so she makes his life a living hell. Okay. The answer is Hayori Nyaruko-san. Yeah, it's that one. It's from prior experience. Having seen bits and pieces of this show, it is funny, but I haven't watched this thing in like nearly 8 years. I think NIS had it in those giant premium sets of theirs. That's why, unless it gets rescued, probably you have to pay like $500 for that. Okay, David.
Correct. Throw up the H400.
Okay. This spring 2010 anime follows the adventure of Chizuru as she searches for her missing father, and after being saved by them, good lord, I don't know what I was doing when I wrote that, becomes embroiled in a conflict between the Shinsengumi and the political tension in Tokyo. I know you know it.
I do, but
It's from a video game line. This show is literally made for women. It's from a video game line. It's got lots of pretty samurai men in it. Starts with an H.
I know what it is, but I know
Juliet.
It's just I don't want to spell it.
What's your name? It's like Hakuo Koi.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, all right. And you'll have to forgive me. So when these questions come up, I have only 300 characters to use. It's kind of like Twitter. I can't go past 300, or the box won't fit. All right. It is your board now, Juliet.
Let's just finish the category.
Okay. In a world where the ability to create miracles manifests itself in humans designated by the public as minimum holders, two of these special humans run a PI firm and get wrapped up in a serial killer case, the suspect of whom only kills minimum holders. Adriana.
What is Hamatora?
Yes. And you're on fire this evening. All right. Awesome. Your turn. What the?
Let's try what's cooking good looking for 100.
All right. Remember, guys, this is about cooking shows, and Food Wars is not in any of these boxes. Okay. You said 100? You said 100?
Yeah, for 100.
Okay. 2017's fall season brought us this gem about a calm, collected office manager who fakes and dislikes drinking alcohol, but has a secret side to her that only appears when she's drunk. Her bartender husband sees this side daily as he serves her various cocktails to unwind while at home. Juliet.
That was an X.
Huh?
I said I did not mean to click that buzzer. I keep hovered over there.
Okay. Any of you guys know? All right. The answer, don't click that. The answer is Love is Like a Cocktail. All right.
Never heard of it.
I know. What's the next one?
Let's try again.
Okay.
What's cooking good looking for 200?
All right. Head chef Nobuyuki Yazawa and friendly waitress Shinobu Senke run a traditional Japanese izakaya called Nobu, a bar known for serving a tasty array of food and drink. As news of the restaurant's exquisite dishes spreads throughout the land, citizens from various backgrounds make the trek to Nobu. This is an isekai with food. David.
What is Restaurant from Another World?
Yes. All right. David.
300.
Okay. The spring of 97 brought us this anime about a boy named Mao, who upon the death of his mother, travels China in order to take his mother's place as master chef in his mother's restaurant. During his travels, he meets various friends and rivals who challenge him in the world of cooking.
I have a guess, but I don't want to risk it.
No, you don't. All right.
For real.
The answer is Chuka Ichiban, Cooking Master Boy.
Yeah, good thing I didn't risk it.
They made so this one looks fairly new. They made this was based on the old one. I would have taken, if somebody just said Cooking Master Boy, I would have given it to you. All right. You want to go for 4 or you want to go for 4 and freshman?
400. Cooking?
Okay. Airing from 2011 to 2012, this wacky anime series follows the exploits of the wild and passionate gourmet hunter. Infamous for discovering 2% of the world's known ingredients, he fights to complete his full course menu of life. Juliet.
What is Toriko?
Yes. Right?
Let's finish out the category.
Okay. This 80s anime, said to be the first ever cooking anime, tells the story of Ajiyoshi, a cooking prodigy, whom, after winning a cooking match against an Italian chef that cooks for a corporate building, finds himself competing against other chefs in a race for the best dishes. I hold nothing against anybody if they don't know this. This was literally like the first cooking anime that was made. So that's why it's a 500 question. That should have been a final fact. Well, it's whatever. All right, nobody knows. The answer is Mr. Ajiko. Look at how old that is.
For real.
Yeah, I'm 32 and I don't even remember this. Okay. Right. Going into the last two. David, you want 4 or 5?
Yeah, 4.
4? Okay. High school student Yuichi Karagiri cherishes his close circle of friends who, when the funds for the upcoming school trip are stolen, the group is knocked out and find themselves confined to a room and made to participate in a series of games that threaten to shatter their bond into irreparable pieces. This anime just came out. It's brand new.
Yeah, I remember the picture. I don't remember the name.
A hint would be the Japanese word for friends. Juliet.
Tomodachi game.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And last one. This series follows Junpei Murao as he hides his dream of being a ballet dancer from his friends until his classmates recruit him to join his mother's ballet studio. All right, Julia?
Dance, sure.
Yes, Dance, Sure. All right, awesome. Great first round, everybody. This is, if you look at the scores, this is usually one of the closest games we've had. So congratulations to all of you. Double factals next round, right? All right, so it's final factal time. All right, you guys know how this works. I'm gonna put up the question. You guys send me, or actually, you guys send me now what you want to wager, and then
What's the category?
Let me see here. Hold on. Boop 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 boop. Where are you? I had it here. Preview. Where is it? Dang it. Oh, here we go. It's at the bottom. Jeez. All the single ladies. So just send me in the message group what you want to wager. Or actually, you can enter the wagers here. They upgraded it. Yeah, so you can put the wagers in here. And once everybody has a wager put in, just send me the answer separately. So just DM me separately the answer that you think it is, and then we'll go from there. All right, awesome. Here is the final factal for the first round, guys. Good luck. The summer of 2012 anime produced by JC Staff takes you to the world of Regalo, where when their leader announces his retirement and claims that he will grant his daughter's hand in marriage to the winner, she joins the tournament in order to battle for her own freedom. You have 20 seconds. All right, guys, send your answers. It's been 20 seconds. All right. All of you got it wrong. The answer. So we're gonna display wages here. So David wagered 200. He said battle athletes. I'm sorry, my guy, that is wrong. So just gonna knock 2 off there. The answer was Arcana Familia. Okay. So yeah, so Adriana said familiar of 0. Unfortunately, that was also wrong. You wagered 2. And Juliet said she had no idea and she wagered 5. So we are in a super tight game right now. Adriana takes the first round by a very slim margin. So great first round, guys. We're going to go into the second round. Does anybody need to use the bathroom, get water, take care of any business? All right, awesome. And it always does this. This game has no respect. We know. We know. All right. So we're going to go home. I know, changes scene site. Okay. Into the second round. Okay. 3 of you. Playing buzzer mode. All right, guys. Here is the new code. That's where you have to go. And let's get it on. All right, we got Adriana, Juliet, and David. Okay. All right, guys. Excellent first round. On to the second round. Everybody can see the screen, right? We're good? Okay. All right. Welcome to the second round, y'all. I need to reset the scores here. So, Adriana, you had 17. Juliet, you had 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
And David, you had 12?
Yep.
Okay. I need to remember that it doesn't keep the scores unless you go right into the next round and it doesn't give you the fact. All right, great. So 200 separates each of you. Okay. This category, all right, these categories are as follows. Adriana's favorite category, Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto. Okay. It is, I can feel the eye rolls. So this is all mech anime. Okay. Also known as 10 seconds of silence for every question. All right. I got to put it in there. Rip Funimation, something I never thought I'd make a category for. Funimation merged with Crunchyroll. So these are all shows that were published by Funimation. Okay, short but sweet are OVAs. So you all know what OVAs are. These only cover OVAs, so no shows that go over 6 to 8 episodes in length. All right, let's go to the movies. This is exactly what it sounds like. It's only anime movies. All right, In for the Long Haul covers shows that are over 52, that are at 52 or over 52 episodes long. One Piece is not in there. All right. And Sophomore Class is anime that premiered last year. So it's the spring season. So last spring, so spring of 2021 is where these shows would come from. Okay. So not that far away. You can still remember most of them. All right. Adriana, you're winning, so it is your board. So Domo Arigato for 100? What are we doing?
No. P Funimation for 200.
For 200, okay. After a chance meeting with a man who calls himself the god of matrimony, Watashi reflects back on his college life that he spent trying to break up happy couples on campus, resolving to make his last year a success, and he is magically hurtled to the beginning of his college life. All right. Nobody knows. The answer is Tatami Galaxy. A show I personally have not seen, but it sounds interesting. All right. Still you.
Same category for 300.
Okay. After his parents are mercilessly slaughtered by a rival family, Angelo Lagusa leaves his hometown but returns 7 years later for revenge after receiving a mysterious letter in the mail as he slowly ends each of the men involved with the killing of his family.
I'll take a guess.
Okay.
What is 91 Days?
Yes, ma'am. All right. One of the lesser known talked about Funimation titles. Okay.
Since you want me to go to the category, don't I
It's up to you. It's up to you if you want to put that on yourself this early in the round. That's fine. You said 200.
Well, yeah, let's go for 200.
Okay. I mean, if you're trying to get it out of here, that's cool. Get it off the board. After Earth is devastated, humanity has abandoned their physical bodies and relocated into digital form to Diva, a space station orbiting the planet. The authorities send Angela Balzac, God, that name will never, I don't know who made that, to Earth to deal with a menace named Frontier Setter, whose existence threatens to disrupt Diva's government. And the 10 seconds of silence begins. The only reason I know about this show is because it was in a Super Robot Wars game. And they're characters in this show from that. All right, that's it. That's the only reason it's here. All right, nobody knows. The answer is Expelled from Paradise. All right, great. Yep. Okay.
Go to a different category.
All right.
Short but sweet for 100.
Okay. This side story from the immensely popular boxing franchise animated by Madhouse, and my personal favorite of all time, goes into more depth of the main character's friend Tatsuya Kimura and his fight against anti-hero Ryo Mashiba for the Japanese junior lightweight title. This hurts me. David.
What is 1 Pound Gospel?
Ooh, that's a good guess, but no, that was actually on episode a couple episodes ago. No, sir, it is Hajime no Ippo, Mashiba versus Kimura. So these are OVAs. All right, so some of them may be side stories from the actual like long tenured series. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Adriana.
Try again, short but sweet for 200.
Okay. This 10-episode OVA, animated by Studio Pierrot, tells the story of two transfer students named Takashi and Shinji who grow tired of their boring normal life and unpopularity and decide to make their arrival at a new school as an opportunity to reinvent their image but become delinquents instead. Well, all right. The answer is Kyokara Orewa. So it's not a live action. That's just the only picture I could find that did not look terrible. It was made into a play. But yeah, while researching it, it's apparently very good, especially for its length. So if you guys if the synopsis intrigued you at all, I encourage you to go find it. It's actually pretty decent. All right, Adriana.
Let's go to the movies for 200.
Okay. This 2016 film details the redemption of high school student Shoya Ishida, who seeks to make amends with former deaf classmate Shoko after he is ostracized throughout his school life after it's brought to light that he relentlessly bullied her in elementary school. Adriana.
The Silent Voice.
Yes. Okay.
Let's go to the movies for 100.
Okay. This movie, based on the super popular anime, references itself as the final iteration and portrays the final battle, with the winner of the battle between Yoruzuya and the Tendoshu set to determine the fate of the city of Edo in the world. David.
What is Gintama, the very final?
Yes, sir. All right. I like how that gives us Gintama the final, and they're like, wait, hold up. The very final. Yeah. Okay. I really need to watch that show. It's classic. All right, David. It's your board now.
Domo Gato for 300.
Okay. This Gainax-made OVA sequel to one of the best mech animes ever made follows Nono, a girl from the Martian town who dreams of being a pilot in the fight against space monsters and teams up with lonesome pilot named Lao Si to defend humanity. Groove and magic. Anybody? All right. It's Gunbuster 2, also known as Die Buster. That's the opening theme, the Groove and Magic thing. Okay, cool. David, it's still your turn, man.
Domo Arigato 400.
Okay. Studio Satelight animated this softly received show about a genius young girl named Memenpu, who dreams of breaking free from her underground colony. Despite her father's vehement disagreement, Memenpu begins her journey to freedom, threatening all of humanity in the process. I didn't know about this one either. All right. The answer is Sakugan. Sakugan. All right. David, still you?
Let's go to the movies, 300.
Okay. Makoto Shinkai's directing with hopes for a future in architect skills shines in this critically acclaimed film about two souls who become intertwined after they wind up switching bodies. David?
What is your name?
It's Jameer. But you're right. Here we go. All right. Your God. All right. It's your turn still.
Movies, 400.
Okay. Spent 6 months 6 months after the events of the series, Sakuta Azusagawa's life and relationship with Mai Sakurajima is turned upside down after the mysterious reappearance of his first crush Shoko and her devastating illness. Juliet.
What is Rascal Does Not Dream of a Dreaming Girl?
Yes. All right. All right.
Let's finish the category.
Okay. This 2012 film tells the story of Hana, a college student who meets and falls in love with a man that turns out to be humanity's last werewolf, and her struggle to raise their children alone in the countryside after his sudden death. Adriana.
What is Wolf Children?
Yes. All right. What do we got?
Let's go to sophomore class for 100.
Okay. Remember, this is anime that came out this time last year. Lead-In Films animated this series about a middle school delinquent turned overlooked salary worker who discovers that he has the power to alter time. Using his newfound gift, he returns to the past and begins a journey to prevent the death of his former ex-girlfriend at the hands of a rival gang. Adriana.
What is Tokyo Revengers?
Yes, ma'am. All right.
Sophomore class for 200.
Naoto Hachijoji is relentlessly teased every day by the series' titular heroine, but as time goes on, a sort of strange friendship blossoms between them. As time goes on, Naoto finds that life with her can be fun, but his days will never be dull again.
Probably get it wrong.
Okay.
What is Don't Tease Me, Miss Nagasaki? Nagasaki. No, please don't tease me, Miss Nagasaki. I think that's
God dang it, man. It's the second round, so I can't give it to you. You're like 98% there.
Oh, I know.
Anybody else? Juliet?
Don't Tease Me, Miss Nagatoro.
Yes. All right. And I'm still waiting for Yanchigano Anjo-san to get an anime because it's kind of the same premise, just a lot better. All right, great. What is your title and number?
Let's do sophomore class 300.
Okay. After an alien artifact known as It, capable of transforming into beings whose reflections it captures, assumes the form of a wolf and returns to its master, a sickly boy, the two begin a journey to find the boy's tribe and also the paradise his people left him to find. Yeah, I know. There's a lot more to that. I only had 300 characters to phrase it. That's the best I could do. Okay. To Your Eternity.
Oh.
Yep. All right. Still you.
So what's that? 100.
After his blunder, in order to get promoted, causes the embarrassment of a country's princess, Setuin is punished by being made an honorary knight in that kingdom and forced to fight against the Demon Lord's army, all while trying to fulfill his original mission for his actual employers. Something may be dispatched in this anime. Keyword dispatched. Adriana?
What is the combatants will be dispatched?
Yes. Okay. So, all right, so you know.
Let's finish the category for 500.
After being saved from tumbling down a rather wet set of stairs, genius playboy Ryo Amakusa falls head over heels for his savior, who happens to be the best friend of his little sister. However, his advances are continuously spurned. Will Ryo ever manage to win his savior's heart, as to what my wife describes can best be known as sexual harassment in anime form? Anybody? All right. Koikimo. Koikimo. Koiki? All right. She watched it, 5 episodes. She was like, nope. Nope, he won't stop. I hate clingy men. Can't do it. Okay. Still you?
Let's try in for the long haul for 200.
Okay. You can find this anime about a group of aliens from the Space Invasion Army Special Tactics Platoon of the 58th planet in the Gamma Planetary System in Blu-ray now, thanks to Discotech. Ribbit. David?
What is Sergeant Frog?
Yes, sir. All right. Underrated. Supremely so.
Fair.
What is your category?
In for the long haul, 100.
Okay. Tite Kubo wrote this overarching epic about a boy who can see spirits and becomes a substitute soul reaper in order to protect his family, and it's getting its final season soon. David?
What is Bleach?
Yes, so glad to have this back. Took me back to like the early 2000s when I would sit up on my PC and be like, all right, episode 58 is out with Spanish subtitles. I know what's going on. Split it up into 3 parts. All right, David.
Same category, 300.
Okay. Oh, it's the Daily Double. Okay. I turned that sound effect off because it damn near blew my ears out one time. All right, so only David can get this one. Hiro Mashima's sequel work to his acclaimed series Rave Master follows this titular guild on their many adventures in the land of Fiore. You, David, have 10 seconds.
You say the answer, right?
Yeah.
What is Fairy Tail?
Yes. I don't pick the daily doubles, the system does, and sometimes it just throws out some gimmies. That is not what I would have chosen for the daily double, but yeah, it's such a random. All right, David.
Same category, 400.
All right, man, it's a good game. You guys are all really close. The first of Rumiko Takahashi's works to get an anime adaptation puts us in the shoes of the womanizing Ataru Moroboshi and his hectic life of trying to keep his relationship with his girlfriend steady, while at the same time trying to appease the affections of a certain alien princess. David.
What is Yurusei Yatsuro?
Yes. Just found the British dub for this. Freaking great. I didn't even know they dubbed this. They took no prisoners. That if you can find it on YouTube, it's excellent.
Yeah, I think meme for that.
Yeah, it's been memed into oblivion. Like finding that, it was like, how did I not know about this? It's great. Right, David?
Finish the category, 500.
Okay. The longest running anime of all time, clocking in at over 7,000 episodes and still in production, tells the story of our titular character and her family's daily shenanigans. This show is often referred to as the Japanese version of the Partridge Family. Juliet?
Chibi Maruko-chan?
No, but that's a good guess. David?
What is Sazai-san?
Yes, sir. Okay, that's the end of that one. David?
Short but sweet, 300.
Okay. This OVA, based on the smash hit organized crime manga, follows the cast of the titular company as they are pulled into a bloody conflict after a certain terrorist turned maid seeks out vengeance after her family's patriarch is killed. David.
What is Black Lagoon Roberta's Revenge?
It's if I couldn't give Adriana the one for mess up the name, I can't give it to you either. But you're 98% there. You just messed up one word.
Yeah.
Anybody else? It's Roberta something. It ain't her revenge. All right. The answer is Blood Trail. Bird's Blood Trail.
I thought it was. I would have got it wrong.
She left a very large blood trail. Okay. Right. David, still you. You and Adriana are tied for first place.
OVA, 400.
Okay. This comedic OVA, based on the properties from a certain lunar-based company, pit characters from its various franchises against each other in contests to win the ability to have any wish granted. I need the actual name of the show because the name of the show that for this question and the name of the franchise don't exist within this answer. If that makes sense. It's not franchise then title. It's this show has its own separate title. Okay. The answer is Carnival Phantasm. It's based off the Fate Stay Night, so it's Fate Stay Night / whatever name, and this one's just Carnival Phantasm. Right. Really should release this. I don't care if it has Japanese subtitles. I don't care if it's dubbed. They really should bring this to America because this thing is funny. All right. What is your next one?
OVA 500.
Okay. This OVA takes place in the past, before the main characters of this anime, based on the tale of the Journey to the West, met and teamed up, with each episode showing the circumstances for each member that led up to the meeting and forming their deadly team. This, if you're thinking of the name of the show, this is from their franchise, but it has another name attached to it. So this one is franchise name than the rest of the time.
I'll take a guess.
Oh, okay.
What is Sayuki Gaiden?
You're right because it goes by that name and the okay, yeah. So it's Burial in America, but it's Gaiden in Japanese. So that's fine. Man, I thought she was about woo. I was like, what? Okay. So it's your board now.
Let's do RIP Funimation 400.
Okay. Several years have passed since the end of the Great War, and this film, based on the immensely popular series, follows our titular main character as she continues her travels to comprehend the meaning of love. Okay. Violet Evergarden. The movie. Yeah. Ah, so beautiful. Okay. It's yours now?
Funimation for 400.
Okay. This series follows the trials and tribulations of 4 high school relationships, of which all 8 of them are the main characters. Sometimes I love you can be the 3 hardest words in any language to say. Okay. The answer is Sudure Children. All right. You want to end it?
Yep.
All right. Funimation?
Mm-hmm.
After being accidentally killed by God, that's the irony does not escape me, and being offered a wish, Toya accepts the offer to live again in a magical fantasy world as long as he can keep his damn smartphone. Adriana?
What is In Another World with a Smartphone?
Yes. All right. $600 left up for grabs. What'll it be?
400.
When aliens invade Earth, it's up to the Guard Earth and Advanced Reconnaissance Organization, also known as GEAR, to beat the aliens back with their 2 elementary school pilots. Of course it is. Kusanagi Hokuto and Izumo Ginga, who pilot this series' titular robot, who is powered by friendship and human relationships. No toxic people allowed in the hangar bay. Yeah, no. What is the name of the show? All right, time's up. The answer is Gear Fighter Dendo. Yeah, because people were like, "What the hell do gears have to do with it?" It's in the title. Yeah, the robot is the robot's the power output is not great if these two don't get along. Yes, entrust the fate of the world to 2 children whose robot depends on if they're not fighting each other. Awesome job. All right, last question for round 2 before we get to the final factal. This iteration of a popular franchise named after a mystical animal follows protagonist Banagher Lynx, who gets caught in the middle of a conflict between the descendant of a tyrannical family and the surviving remnants of a faction based off the ideologies of a certain red comet, who likes his food extra burnt, almost charred, if you will. This animal's not real, but lots of little girls wish it was. I'm trying here, guys.
I know what it is, but I was like, I don't know, baby.
The anime is called Gundam Unicorn. It's Gundam Unicorn. Okay, final factal. You want to know what the thing is? Let's go to the movies. So place your bets. Adriana pulled away with the last 2 500 questions, so she's at 4,000. David, you're at 3,000. Juliet, you still have chance, like you did last time, to just sweep everybody off their feet in the last round and win this game. All right, here we go. You guys have 20 seconds. Madhouse animated this film about Daredevil driver JP and his participation in this film's titular race as he seeks to push his vehicle to the limit on the dangerous planet known as Robo World. Send me your answers individually. You have 10 seconds now.
Do we text the wage to you or
No.
through the game?
You wagered on the game. You text the answer to me.
Okay.
Okay, Adriana and David. All right, Juliet. God dang it. All right. So, reveal your wagers. All right, David wagered 1,000. He said red line. My man's is correct. I don't know why Here's Greenwood is there, but it's red line. So you, I don't know why that's there. I think that was the last question that I got answered and it didn't save. So you win $1,000. Juliet does not have an answer, but you bet money. So you lose $300. And Adriana, you said red zone, very close, but you did not wager that much. So you're actually, David is in the lead now. And this game is great. David is in the lead with 4,000. Adriana, you are $100 behind. Juliet, you are in the back, but you can still catch up. We have one more round left before we crown a new champion, maybe. You guys need anything? 5-minute break, you good? All right, moving on to the last round. Okay, so David had 4.
For you, David.
Yeah, David had 4. Julia had 13. Adriana had 39. All right, cool. Got this. All right, last round. The final. The finale. Okay, 3. Buzz on. All right, here you guys go. Here's the code.
the red line has like a picture of like a yellow background with red and something in the side.
Red Line's promo poster, the one that's on the Blu-rays, is literally just JP and his pompadour going at 8,000 miles an hour with his yellow car. Yes. I looked at it and I said, "Oh, I know what she meant, but she used the right word."
I know. Darn it.
You almost had it. If you had bet $1,000, I'm like, "Oh man, that's a power move right there." Okay.
My picture is gone, but I'll just use someone else's.
Okay, it says that she. Oh, I know why. All right, hold up. That's on me. 1 second. You guys are gonna have to put a new code. I know what happened. I did this last time. We're gonna have to edit settings because you're not activated. Yeah, there you go. Boop. Okay, you should be fine.
It said if you say you don't know twice, you get deactivated.
Whatever. It's just kind of weird. Like we're in 2022 and they can't just activate these pictures all at the same time. You got to like do it manually. All right, new code. It's the fun round. All right, there you guys go. All right, begin game. Here we go. Last round, guys. Let me put your guys' numbers in here. So you got 3,900. Actually, no, you got 15. No, you got 13. My bad. All right, you got 3,900. Paying that rent for 2 months straight. In some places in Los Angeles, this is 1 month. David, you got 4,000.
That's like New York rent money right there.
I pray none of you live in Cali right now. If you do, I apologize. All right, so here we go. Netflix originals, anime that appeared or premiered on Netflix. Those who are left behind. All right, so this category hasn't made an appearance since episode 2. All right, those who are left behind ain't nothing but manga that hasn't been animated yet. That's all it is. All right. Beware the Uro Butcher. All right, so all of these anime were produced or were somehow written or directed by Gen Urobuchi. Okay. Gen Urobuchi is a director. He made a couple of the shows that you guys have seen because not everybody's like, oh man, this show came out. I hope it's directed by Gen Urobuchi. Like, no. If it's good, it's good. Coming soon. So these are anime that premiere next season. So this upcoming season. This is when this anime comes out. Whoa, it's magic. Like from the song. These are all Magical Girl series. Okay. And lucky number 13. These are all anime that start with the letter M because M is the 13th letter of the alphabet. All right. So that being said, David, you are in first place, sir. So it is your board.
All right. Let's go with Netflix original 200.
200, okay. Fighting game culture and anime collide in this coming-of-age tale about a boy named Haruo, whose aptitude for video games has earned him respect in local arcades and bestowed him with confidence and pride, which are shattered after a girl and fellow classmate beats him in a game of Street Fighter 2. Adriana.
What is High School Girl?
No. You're 99% there. You just said the word wrong. David.
What is High Score Girl?
Yes. All right. Still your board.
Let's go with same category, 300.
Studio Mappa animated this not-so-well-received series where a village in danger, a mysterious child, warring daimyo, and the greatest ronin never known, all clash in a Japan of magic and mechs in the origin story of the first African samurai.
Oh.
What was his name, y'all?
Oh.
What was the name of the first African samurai, guys? 5 seconds.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, right? All right, the answer is Yasuke. If this show didn't have mechs and crap in it, and it had just been the story and set in the same time period, it probably would have been a hell of a lot better than it is. Because it is not great.
Yeah, my bestie wanted me to watch that show.
Man. The last anime I saw with a black swordsman that I was like, this show is amazing, was Samurai 7. That was good. All right. So, still your board.
Same category, 100.
Okay. Studio Bones gave us this one shot about a group of supervillains who take up one last heist so that they can retire in the lap of luxury. The only problem is that they have to rob the world's most notorious supervillain in his own backyard. Okay. The answer is Super Crooks. It's pretty decent. It's just a movie. If you have time, it's pretty good. All right. David.
Same category, 400.
Second-year high school delinquent Yatora discovers his talent in the arts, which sends him on a journey to enter art school. However, talented peers, a lack of understanding of the fine arts, and struggles to obtain his parents' approval may derail his dream before they even begin. This anime is also named after Picasso, famous artist Picasso's period in which he only made certain types of paintings. Adriana.
So this blue period.
Yes. Okay. Your turn.
Let's finish the category at 500.
After mankind is defeated by vampires, because of course, Momo, a human who seeks peace between the two races, and Fine, a vampire queen who loved a human and decides to desert the battlefield, have a fateful encounter and begin a journey to find the paradise known simply as Eden. You know, like the Garden of Eden. You could say that there's a vampire in it. The answer is vampire in the garden.
Yeah, I couldn't remember like the whole time. I was like,
Okay, David.
I think it's still Adriana.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Adriana.
Let's do lucky number 13 for 200.
All right, remember, all these animes start with the letter M. M as in Macy's, not Mancy. Okay. Taro Sato is a high school student who lives day-to-day life with a big secret. He's a masochist. Encouraged by his cross-dressing best friend. God, this is anime. Taro has the second voluntary club for help with his problem and ends up joining the club after they vow to fix him. Adriana.
What is
Yes. Yeah, that's. I watched this thing from start to finish. It's actually pretty wholesome. It's got a. It's hilarious. It's pretty decent. Okay. Still you.
Number 13 for 200.
I was transported to a faraway land into the world where monsters rule. I played the game like an ace. Now we're in this place to save the monsters from the evil Moo. Adriana, redemption, please.
Wait. Exactly. What is Monster Rancher?
Yes. God. Man.
You ain't give me a
Okay. All right. Just keep going.
Yep, for 300.
Central Park Media in the United States held the license for this anime about a super soldier named Geist, who, after being labeled as a threat to his home planet and cryo-frozen in a satellite, wakes up several years later to help save said planet from annihilation from a rogue supercomputer. David, I know you know. What is it, man?
What is MD Geist?
MD Geist. Very, very violent. Very, very good. Okay. David.
13,400.
Akira Nikaido's world is turned upside down when he meets a man who claims that they have a shared destiny. Akira soon realizes that their shared destiny is to protect Japan from beings known as Kokuchi, and he must become a Shin, or shadow creature, in order to do so. Heavy shonen ai ensues. Adriana.
What is monochrome factor?
Yes. Heavy shonen ai. You can thank my wife for that one. Ooh, use this one. was like, oh, okay. All right.
Finish the category.
Okay. Kawaii Katsutoshi's manga turned anime tells us the story of Tadano, a man whose sports dreams are dashed because of his height. After meeting with an ex-girlfriend, their flame is rekindled and she makes him a promise of faithfulness if he can become Japan's top hydroplane racer in 3 years. First of all, you're making a promise with an ex that she'll remain faithful to you if you become good at sports is the definition of simping. All right, here we go. If anybody gets this, I'll just turn the game off. You win. This is 5 seconds. This is what should have been daily. All right, nobody knows. The answer is monkey turn. You don't have to say it. I already know. What the hell is that? Now everybody knows what it is. We can go on to the next question. I saw it and I was like, I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to just make sure it's a 500 question. Okay, you may have noticed that there's no I in team category, so I have to get it where I can. Still your turn.
Coming soon for 200.
Okay, remember, this is anime that has not come out yet. All right, it comes out next season. 200?
Mm-hmm.
One day, college student Yuhi is approached by a talking lizard Crazon who tells him that a mage named Animus intends to destroy the Earth with his biscuit hammer, a device looming high in Earth's orbit. Yuhi must keep himself alive and decide whom to trust, all while ensuring the Earth's protection. The first sentence didn't make you want to see what this anime is about. I don't know. I don't know what.
I want to see what a biscuit hammer looks like.
All right. Nobody knows. The answer is Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer. The Biscuit Hammer ain't nothing but a name for the actual hammer that's going to crush her. That's what it's called. It ain't a biscuit. I thought so too. I was like, what is this? All right. So next.
10 for 300.
Okay. After losing his little sister to an incurable disease and working himself into an early grave at the age of 31 in order to create new medicine, Kanji wakes up in the body of a 10-year-old boy, because of course he does, and discovers that he has been reincarnated into the world of Thalma as its deity of medicine. Going deeper into this anime, he has to struggle with the fact that in Thalma, the only people who get basic medical treatment or grid medical treatment are nobles. And everybody else gets shit medical treatment. So during the anime, he tries to change the world's views on healthcare. That's the deeper part of the show.
Oh. Still don't know what it is.
All right. It is Alternate World Pharmacy. I know. Okay.
Cute.
Yeah, hopefully it's good. I'm going to give it a chance. Is it 4? 5? What are we doing?
Let's do 4.
Okay. Oh, all right, Adriana, this one's for you. Daily Double. Unable to sleep or find true satisfaction in his daily life, Ko Yamori stops going to school and begins wandering the streets at night. He encounters a girl named Nazuna Nanakusa, who is a vampire, and shows Ko the joys of being a night walker. However, he must fall in love with her first in order to gain those powers, is the rest of that. Just going to put it.
Okay. What is Call of the Night?
Yes. All right. So Adriana's got 56. David's got 45. Juliet, you're at 13. You can still come back if you bet all your money. Let's go. Still you.
Beware the Uro Butcher for 200.
Okay, remember, all these anime were written or directed by Gen Urobuchi. Okay? Or it just had a little hand in it. Aniplex gave us this series about a man named Toru Kazusumi, who becomes embroiled in a multi-universal battle between his world and the parallel world of Frontier F Stratos, in which he must fight himself. He must fight himself in order to ensure the survival of mankind. That is not a sentence thing. He must actually fight himself in a parallel universe. Himself from a parallel universe comes to that world, and they gotta throw hands. Okay. The answer is Frontier Stratos. The animation, as you can see in the picture, he's fighting himself, running his own fate, so to speak. All right, Adriana.
Same category for 300.
Okay. After Tokyo becomes a land where gravity is broken due to mysterious bubbles, Hibiki, a boy who becomes a master of battlefield parkour utilizing the bubbles, is saved from death by a mysterious girl named Uta. This meeting will change Hibiki and the world as he knows it. David.
What is bubble?
Yes. All right. It's on Netflix, by the way. David.
Or Butcher 100.
After a man named Zwei witnesses an assassination and is captured, he is brainwashed and spared death after he accepts the condition of training to become an assassin. The OVA and spin-off series follows Zwei as he attempts to reclaim his old life and free himself and his, I know I didn't put it, but his female partner from his new world of murder. Theme song is so good. Funimation had it. It's Phantom. Requiem of the Phantom. Yeah. Stuff like that, you've seen it. You've seen the front, you've seen the picture somewhere, but you just didn't watch it. It's good.
I saw like one episode, but it was like I think they showed it on MTV one time or something.
That makes sense. Yeah, this came out and it was around when cable actually gave a damn and used to show anime like at night. Like Sci-Fi had Animondays and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Beware 400.
One of the few anime that takes place in Germany tells the story of Joseph Jobson and his struggle against the XAT, Xenogenesis Assault Team, and those who would seek to destroy him due to him being an amalgam, a cybernetic being whose kind has wreaked havoc on society.
Sounds familiar.
I know. Starts with a B, if anybody's wondering.
Starts with what?
Starts with a B. B as in boy. Okay. The answer is und Blasreiter. It's Blast Rider. Some people pronounce it different, but yeah.
I always see that on sale, but I never watched it.
See, it's one of those. It's like anybody remember Dragonaut? About the boy and the girl, like he fell in love with this girl who turned into a dragon.
The Dragonaut Academy.
Yeah. Man, I'm going too far back. This is like early 2000s.
Pause for like 1 second. I just have to go answer my front door.
Yeah.
Okay, I will be right back.
Okay, no problem. All right, David, it's still your turn when she gets back. What's the next one for me?
Finish off the category.
Okay. Oh.
My headphones died on. Couldn't take all the intensity.
Can't put this in. Should be in the first.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm back. Thank you. Sorry
All
about
right.
that.
All right, great. No problem. Y'all good, everybody?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, David. Remind me one more time. Finish it.
Yeah, finish off the category for 500. Beware.
In the distant future, humans have left the Earth, and the Galactic Alliance of Humanity is founded to ensure the prosperity of mankind. After he is marooned on a waterlogged Earth and separated from his comrades, Leto's journey to get back to space begins, if he can make it off-world in one piece. It's also got giant robots in it. All right. Gargantia on the Virtuous Planet. Which, yeah, I think this is like 6, 7 years old at this point. David.
Those who were 100, please.
Okay, so one more reminder: these are all manga that have not been turned into anime yet. All right, for 100, right?
Yep.
This supernatural manga tells the story of Coco, a dressmaker's daughter who gets caught up in the world of magic and witches after she discovers that her favorite book is in fact a magical grimoire, which attracts the attention of a group of heretics who want the books for themselves. Okay. Enters Witch Hat Atelier. I like this category because, one, some people read manga more than they watch anime. So, you know, and there might be some titles where you're like, oh, okay, I need to go find that. So that's what this is here for. You want to move on to another one, or you want to go to the 200?
200, same one.
Okay. This satirical comedic dark fantasy manga takes you into the world of Sid Kagano, a man reborn into a magical land as he pretends to be an average mob character and uses his wit to build a fake organization and fight against the very real threat of a cult named Diabolos. All right. The Eminence in the Shadow. I saw this one at Barnes & Noble. It seemed pretty cool. All right. Same?
No, let's go with, it's Magic 100.
Okay. These are all anime about magical girls. Okay. Let me look at this, make sure I'm not talking shit. Yeah, it's all magical girls. All right. For 100?
Yep.
This classic series sequel finds Kasuro Kinomoto, now a middle schooler, living her best life after being reunited with love interest Xiaoran Li. That's supposed to be Sakura, by the way. All is going great, except for those dreams she keeps having about a mysterious cloaked figure in a certain set of magical cards. Adriana, I need the actual sequel name.
What is card captain Sakura Steel card?
Say again?
Card captain Sakura Steel card?
No, ma'am. Again, 99% there. Just got the word wrong.
Okay.
Guys. All right. The answer is clear card.
Clear card.
It's clear card. All right. All right, David.
Magic 200.
Aniplex gave us this blatant Puella Magica ripoff about Akira Tayo, a fortune teller who discovers that she is a magical girl like her mother before her and must defend humanity from evil creatures known as demonia. But what are the demonia exactly, and why do they feel so human? All right. Daybreak Illusion. Daybreak. I haven't seen this movie. Theme song. I've seen the theme song. I put it the theme song before, but I haven't seen the show. All right. Same or another one?
Coming soon, 100.
The beautiful maid Lilith has recently been hired to care for the whims of her employer's son Yuri, However, Yuri's overzealous skepticism of her every action keeps him on the edge as he suspects devious mischief is being plotted behind his back.
Oh,
Okay.
is that?
Oh, I saw the light bulb go off, but it's dimming. 5 seconds. Okay. It is. Come on. The maid I hired recently is mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Looking forward to that one. Okay. It's the next one.
Magic 300.
Okay. In this dark fantasy series, elementary school girls Sumi, Nogi, and Jin are tasked with fighting and defeating a mysterious enemy known as Vertex. However, the use of magic during these fights will cost them more than they had ever imagined. Okay.
I don't want to risk it.
Yuki Yuna is a hero. All right. David?
All right. Magic 400.
JC Staff gave us his 2005 series about Ureshiko, a magical girl and guardian of a town in Japan who must deal with her replacement wanting to destroy said town, the fallout of her crumbling marriage, and her feelings for a handsome new tenant whom she can't kiss because she'll lose her powers as a witch. A magical girl. Yeah, when I read this one, I was like, ooh, I missed this one.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I know I'm gonna get the title wrong.
Okay. Anyone else want to take a crack?
No.
Okay. All right, the answer is Madam is a magical girl.
Uh-huh.
And yes, that's the only
Did
picture.
they ever come out with a DVD version of it?
I believe so.
That's not bootleg?
No.
I didn't think so. Because I just bought it like last year.
All right.
Like magic for 500.
Momo is the princess of Fenarinacia, a land of dreams that is getting further and further from Earth. She is sent to Earth to help them. She is sent to help the Earth regain faith in its dreams. Using her magic wand to turn her into an adult, Momo heads out to make dreams come true, no matter the consequence. This came out in America as another title. Yeah, the story behind this anime in America is very, very terrible, but also very funny. All right. Gather round the fire and let me tell you the story of Minky Momo. So apparently, when this came out in America and also in Japan, they changed the title to Minky Momo, and they abruptly canceled it because people were complaining. I hope I don't get this wrong, people were complaining about the show not selling enough toys. So it's just a giant FU to the people or to the company that backed them. The animators decided to just end the show before they were made to, make extra seasons and waste their time. And they ended the show by having Minky Momo go out into the middle of the street and get hit by a truck so that they can write her off as dead and cancel the show. As just a giant middle finger to the production company and be like, all right, we're not going to make the show anymore. Momo's dead, and we move on.
Infamous Truck-kun.
Yep. Taken to the Shadow Realm by Truck-kun. So that's actually terrible. Like, that's how they decided to end a children's cartoon. Okay. Still you.
All right. Let's finish coming soon.
All right. Waking up in a strange new place with no memory of his past life, Kelvin learns that he's bartered away those very memories in exchange for powerful new abilities. He is given the title of Summoner and begins a life of an adventurer, but must contend with his lust and addiction for battle. His lust for battle. All right. The answer is Black Summoner. The Berserker rises to greatness. And you know it's new because they don't even got no promotional material. I had to go get the light novel picture for this thing. Okay, so that's the end of that. We got 3 more questions left for those who are left behind.
300, please.
Okay. This spin-off / prequel to the acclaimed My Hero Academia series follows Koichi as his relatively tame life becomes turbulent after he's saved from a back alley brawl by an illegal hero named Knuckle Dustin, who enlists his help in tracking down a drug called Trigger that boosts quirk at the expense of the mind. Guarantee this is in Barnes & Noble's, whatever bookstore right now. Just people don't pay attention to it because it ain't mainline My Hero. But it's equally as good.
I forgot the name.
It's equally as good. Juliet.
I mean, remember this book, yes. That My Hero, it's Vigilantes.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. Knuckle Dustin. All right. Juliet, 4 or 5?
Go 400.
All right. The comeback begins. All right. The creator of Chainsaw Man brought us this manga about a man named Agni and his quest to hunt down and kill a man named Doma, who 10 years prior incinerated both him and his twin sister Luna, but due to his power of regeneration, he has had to live in constant pain ever since. So about that, and it's some really messed up stuff. The incineration, Doma's flame power does not go out, so it's just his body constantly regenerating his like the pain of the fire, making it go away, and then since the flame can't go out, it just constantly comes back.
Wow.
And he was like, "Screw that! I'm gonna hunt this man down and kill him." All right, it's called Fire Punch. It's Fire Punch. So the guy that made Chainsaw Man, who's getting an anime, made this too. If you like that, check it out. All right, last question. And my wife made me put this in here too. And I said, this is probably going to be the last question. And I was dead right. In order to choose the next king of islands, 8 mighty clans choose warriors to don thick armor and unsheathe their mighty swords and do battle. The first warrior to erupt from the thrill of battle loses. The new king cometh. Juliet, say it. What is it called?
What is Dick Fight Island?
Yeah.
Rude. God damn, you really made me say it.
Yeah, right. The prostate gland. Yeah. So, well, we were driving through Canada and we walked into a Barnes and Nobles just to stretch our legs, and she saw this and she was like, "I'm not gonna buy this, but my God, they're just making anything these days." And I was like, "Hey, man, I mean, if you're into that, so that is that. That's all. That's all 3 rounds." So here we go. Final Factal. Okay. Final Factal. The category is lucky number 13. So the anime will start with the letter M. Wager everything to a certain person. Sorry. So remember, first and second place get the codes. Do you want to go outside? My cat. Here you go. Come on. Come on, go. Anybody else have a cat that just they meow, and then when you try and give them what they want, they don't. I don't know what you want. Okay. All right. You've all wagered. Excellent. All right. Good luck. Silverlink brought us this anime in 2018 about 3 girls who call themselves the Colors and spend time playing make-believe and find themselves at odds with local police officer Saito as he begrudgingly and unwillingly goes along with the girls' schemes. You need to explode.
What?
Yeah. It's a pretty cute show.
Oh.
All right, guys, send in your answers. All right. Yeah. Okay. Juliet. All right. So none of you got it right. All right. So David, you lost 1,000. Adriana, you lost 100. And Juliet lost everything. So the winner is Adriana. The answer, sorry, was Mitsubishi Colors. You Need to Explode is from a scene where they literally bring a rocket launcher into the guy's police box, and the girl in red takes out a letter and she reads it, and she's like, "You need to explode." And then all of them handle the rocket launcher and shoot a toy rocket at the guy. It's pretty funny. But yeah, it's just the girls like constantly tormenting this dude because they want him to play with them, but he's a police officer, so he's like, "Please leave me alone." You should check. It might be on Crunchyroll. It's pretty dope. So the winner, because it's going to show us anyway, is Adriana. David, you came in second. Juliet, you almost had it. This was a great game. This is like one of the better ones we've had. It was pretty tight up until the end. So Adriana, and what I'm going to do, since I have some stuff coming in, and I have enough, surprise, everybody gets a code. So thank you for taking the opportunity. Adriana, new game. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? Hyoka, Gamers, or Gundam? Which code do you want?
You said Gundam.
Iron-Blooded
Gamers.
Orphan. Yep, so we got new game.
Uh-huh.
All right. We got dumbbells.
Uh-huh.
We got Hyoka.
Uh-huh.
We got Gamers.
Uh-huh.
And we got Iron-Blooded Orphan.
Hyoka.
Hyoka. All right. Hyoka for Adriana. David, which one for you, sir?
I'll take Gamers, please.
Gamers. All right. And Juliet.
Dumbbells.
Dumbbells. All right. Thanks, guys, for playing. I appreciate your time. I will take a picture of the codes and send them to you individually. And you guys have an awesome night.
You too. Thank you.
Right? I don't know if it shows it. This one.
I can't see that.
Okusamawa.
Okusamawa. It's still dark. Just send a picture of it in the Facebook to me. I'll see it. All right, guys. Take care.
Right.
There we go.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they probably did release it then.
No, they did not.
Oh, it's Boo.
Thank you, DJ.
All right. Hey, I mean, as long as it works. Take care.